Bismillah, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everybody, and welcome back to the most beautiful names. Today's name is a name that is very important when it comes to the perception of the believer with regards to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His justice, with regards to thinking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and thinking about how will He reward and how will He deliver the consequences based on what people have experienced in this life. We know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Al-Alim, He's the one who knows everything. But today's name is S06E29, which is a stronger understanding of this concept, which is not only that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows something, because one can be informed of something, one can be told of something, but when somebody is the witness, S06E29, the one who witnesses everything, it's not just about knowing, but it's about being able to defend the justice of the one who was wronged. And so as Muslims, we see around the world in Muslim countries and communities oppression. We see it happening not only amongst Muslims but with everybody in the world, people being oppressed. And the heart of the believer, it hurts. The Prophet ﷺ, he said that the ummah is like one single body. When one part of it hurts, the entire body feels the pain. So it hurts to think about the people who are going through difficulty in Palestine, the Rohingya community, the Uyghur community, Ethiopia, Kashmir, Afghanistan. I mean, you name it. The list goes on. And it hurts to think about the difficulties that people are going through. And you wonder at some point, what is the end goal of all of this? And you pray and hope for justice in this life, but sometimes people don't get justice in this life. So then what is the end result? Well, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Al-Shaheed. He is the one who witnesses everything. And on the Day of Judgment, He is Maliki Yawmiddin. He is the master of the Day of Judgment. So when everybody is resurrected and everybody is standing before Him, and He is the judge on that day, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will produce the evidence objectively before everybody's eyes and consciousness of what happened in this dunya. What people did right and wrong, and who people did right and wrong. And everybody will have to live with the reward or consequence of what they did. And it won't be conjecture, it won't be speculation, it won't be theoretical, it will be witnessed, because Allah is Al-Shaheed. So as I'm standing here, and as I'm thinking about all of the transgressions that the community is going through or has gone through or will go through, my heart feels hurt, but at the same time I have to remind myself that Allah is witnessing all of this. None of this escapes His perception. None of this escapes Allah's perception. Allah knows everything, and He witnesses everything, and He will stand to defend. He will be there in defending on the Day of Judgment, and He will take the side of the one who was wronged against the one who wronged the victim, against the oppressor. And Allah Ta'ala, He promises us this in the Quran. When He speaks to the communities that were plotting to hurt the Prophet ﷺ in Medina, He says, Wallahu shahidun bima ala ma ta'malun. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is a complete and total witness of whatever you are doing. Don't think for a second that you can think, that you can say, that you can do anything except that Allah Ta'ala knows it. So the believer's heart feels a sense of happiness knowing that Allah truly knows when we tried, but also feels a sense of justice knowing that when we see somebody being wronged, Allah Ta'ala is aware of that, and that person, if they don't repent and make things right, that person will eventually have to face the consequences of what they've done. So we ask Allah Ta'ala to be a witness of all of the wrong that people have to go through, and we ask Allah Ta'ala to give them justice in this life and absolute justice in the next life. Ameen Ya Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.